Hello everyone, I'm Master Austin11, and welcome back to DDLC within the mod of the original Doki Doki Literature Club, a mod where basically it's MC and Monika reconnecting, and slowly they realize their feelings for each other and fall in love. Of course, we've gotten to that point where us and Monika, we confess our feelings to each other, and now we both know that, well, the MC and Monika love each other. So, we left off at that part, if you notice here, yeah, we left off at that part right there, and now we're just to continue onwards now. I'm not wearing the same headset as I was last episode. That is because that was my dad's headset, and I wanted to give it back to him, as I never really asked permission to grab them. I just wanted to use them, and they were out of town, so yeah, I gave them back, but now I'm using a different pair of earbuds. They're right here, using a different pair of earbuds. They're a bit weird. This is the only one that works. I'm not wearing one in my right ear, only because I tried using it. Literally, this is the only one that outputs sound, so yeah, this is the only earbud that outputs sound for me, so it's gonna be very weird and look so dumb, but either way, luckily for us, we didn't bump into many students during our walk. The ones we did walk past, though, didn't seem to notice us, being more focused on the school's festivities. Before we reached the clubroom door, Monika lets go of my hand and glances through the door's glass pane. How's everyone in there? Starts pacing around the room, Yuri's reading, and Natsuki's asleep? Well, that's what it looks like anyway. Ugh. Start She's starting to seem like her usual self again. After all the tears, it's a welcome return. You want to head in? After you. I then opened the door to let us in. Monika's earlier observation had proven to be correct. Judging by the lack of decorations, it seems they'd been quite busy. But definitely goes some ways to explain Natsuki's little snooze. As soon as the door closes, Sayori looks in mine and Monika's direction and walks over. Austin? Monika? There's a noticeable concern in Sayori's voice. We weren't gone too long, were we? You two were gone for like 20 minutes. What happened? Guess that answers my question. A good answer, but Monika beats me to it. I got overwhelmed and stormed off. When Austin found me, I was crying. Monika looks over at me, smiling sincerely. We talked it over, and I guess I took it too personally. It's nothing really. You just needed someone to talk to, and I'm just glad I could be there for you. I failed to contain the smile on my face. Could you guys keep it down? That's where Natsuki's yawn is making me yawn in real life. Yawn is making me yawn. Natsuki yawns from her desk. Monika goes over to her, presumably to wake her up. Noticing mine and Monika's return, Yuri comes up to Sayori and I. We were gone for a while. Part of me even considered you'd both ditched us and gone home. Where would that idea have come from? Judging by the look on Sayori's voice, it seems as if the same thought might have crossed her mind too. No, Yuri. I found her on the roof and I just felt right to comfort her, I suppose. I need to keep my promise to Monika. Sayori gives me an earnest smile. Yuri does the same, but it looks decided she does so. And also, guys, if you don't know, the promise that MC and Monika made to each other was that basically they love each other and they wouldn't tell anyone about it. And they would keep it between them for now. So it's gonna be a bit before they reveal it. Everyone in the club. But my, that sounds awfully romantic. If only she knew. All I can do is nervously laugh off that comment as I scratch the back of my neck. If things had played out a bit differently, maybe Monika would have wanted to tell the rest of the club straight away. Maybe not. What do I know? As she said, the club's had enough surprises for one day. I'll talk to her about it later. Natsuki and Monika eventually rejoin us. Natsuki herself looks like she needs an energy drink just to fully wake her up. Now, I know the festival wasn't what we were hoping for, but I think I've come up with something that'll make it up to you all. The other girls look at Monika with expectant eyes. I know this little place in town. You know where I'm on about. Monika looks towards Sayori and Natsuki. The spark in their eyes let both her and I know that they remember the cafe. Yuri looks a little lost, though. Trust me, Yuri, you're gonna love it. I'm sure I will, Natsuki. With that said, just wait outside the school gates for me. I'll be right with you. Just gotta lock up first. The girls then go separate ways to collect their stuff. Seizing the moment, I quickly go over to Monika. Hey. We both keep our voices low to not get anyone else's attention. Oh, I guess, hey. Guess to keep it quiet. You sure about going to the cafe? Of course. Like, I think we all deserve to relax after today. I get that, don't worry. We smiled silence for a minute or two. When we get more time alone again, I promise I'll make it up to you. You really gave me a reason to smile today. This is something I'm gonna have to get used to, isn't it? I gently give her hand a slight squeeze. I'll see you outside, in a bit. I quickly collect my bag and follow Sayori out the door. She does give me a sly look as if she knows something's going on between Monika and I. I really wish I could tell Sayori, but until Monika's ready to go public, these lips will remain sealed. And there they shall remain sealed. But I gotta say, guys, like the music in the cafe, the music's so good. The walk to the cafe was a long and relatively quiet one. Monika and I mostly chilled behind the others, occasionally getting a hold in each other's hands. I can honestly say that if Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri weren't with us, we might have been a bit more confident showing our affection. But that's something that can always happen another day, right? As soon as we got in the cafe, Monika excused herself from the rest of the group as she needed to use the bathroom. As the rest of us sit down and get comfy, I find myself stuck in a daydream. I think this day could get crazier in the event, but thankfully I was wrong. It's probably gonna take some time for it to actually cement itself in my head that Monika is my girlfriend. So, about you and Monika. Natsuki stammers, knocking me out of my dreamland. Uh-huh? When's the wedding? She asked that with a mix of snark and sassily Natsuki can pull off. My eyes widen. I ship it, your nods in agreement. I'm at a loss for words. Was it that obvious? That's the only response I can give. Natsuki chuckles. Bitch, you've been practically drooling over her since you joined the club. Really, it's not as bad as Natsuki's making it out to be. I don't even have time to respond as yours starts talking. To be honest, I've been noticing how close you two get most meetings. In English class as well, Monika and I tend to talk. Mostly about classwork and club, but she does talk about you a fair bit as well. Personally speaking, I get the impression that she truly cares about you. Yuri smiles gently. It's just my feeling about that, though. I can't help but blush as my head falls against the table. Seriously, you two need to get together already. The suspense is killing me. Look, nah, I think after today, Monika doesn't need the extra stress. None of us do. The look in her eye tells me she doesn't like being called Nat. If we were still in school, that would have been one swift jab in the gut for me. I think for me, it seems out of the club that she'd rather avoid that scenario. Not to mention, I'm not particularly in the mood for a smacked face right now. Look, you can ask her out or no. I smirk. I'd prefer to keep you in suspense. It's my turn to be a smartass. Damn you! My little exchange seems to live in Siri and Yuri's spirits a little. Out of the corner of my eye, I see Monika making her longer than expected return to the group. There you are. I smile at her and she smiles back and she takes her seat next to me. Sorry it took so long. I just needed a moment to myself. As Monika sits down next to me, I notice some slight web patches under her eyes. It's clear that she's been crying again. Judging by the looks on the faces of the other girls, they've noticed it as well, though they don't say anything. Either for Monika's sake, or just to not make the situation uncomfortable, I'm still unsure. The whole time at the cafe seems to, as Monika had hoped, help everyone relax a bit. However, whenever the other three were distracted, Monika would entwine her fingers with mine and give me a small but still very loving smile. I remember her saying that I'd given her a reason to smile today. Well, let's just say that feeling is very much mutual. Oh, that's adorable, man. That's cute. That's adorable. I mean, these earbuds, I do like, don't get me wrong, guys, I do like them, but I kind of wish that my headset worked, because this is my headset. I wish it worked, I just don't know where the charger is for it, so that's the main problem, is, yeah, I can't even turn it on, so I wish I could use my headset, because I do have one right here. I might as well look for the charger for it, and you know what, guys? Give me a quick second. I will be right back as yeah, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go look for a charge for my headset and see if I can charge it and turn it on and kind of do this and see if this will work, because honestly, these earbuds, I don't really like them that much, so I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, so I am back, guys, and eventually we left the cafe. Natsuki and Yuri went their separate ways, and I ended up walking home with Sayori and Monika. We soon find ourselves outside Sayori's house. I guess I'll see you two tomorrow. See ya, Sayo. Have a good evening. Sayori makes it towards her house and heads inside, leaving Monika and I all alone as we make the short trip to mine. Monika grips my hands with the same loving firmness as earlier and looks deep into my eyes. Thanks for today. It's still surreal to me that we're a couple now. I just hope I'll be worth the wait. She chuckles nervously. I move my hands from hers and wrap my arms around her waist, pulling her closer. You're already worth more than I thought I deserved, Monika. My words help that gorgeous smile of hers return. She also wraps her arms around my waist. We remain lost in each other's eyes for a while until she speaks up again. I want to try to see how the rest of the week goes for us. Maybe on Friday we could possibly go public? In that case, do you want to eat lunch on the roof tomorrow? Monika giggles softly and her eyes move to the side. Her eyes meet mine again just as quickly. I'd love that. The more time I get to spend with you, the better. We then pull each other into a tight embrace. Your hugs are so warm. It feels as if I've heard this before. So are yours. We remain like this for a few minutes. I know you'll probably get tired of me saying this, but I love you. Don't be silly, I love you too. I swear to God, that sounds like a line Monika would say in DDLC. I swear to God. We soon release each other. I'll touch you when I get home. Get home safely. I will. Monika then starts walking home and I let myself inside. Upon shutting the door, I collapse on the couch with a stupid grin on my face. And actually, guys, let me just make sure, yeah, okay. My face cam should be in a good spot, so that, I know it's different from the previous episode where previously the face cam was in, like, the top left, over there, or over there, whichever way is the correct way of pointing. I'm gonna point over there, so, yeah. Facecam was over there in the top left corner, now it's in the top right. I want to see how I like Facecam in these episodes, but never in a million years did I ever expect to be with Monika. I guess I kinda count on her being a friend, but you can never truly tell how people feel inside. I learned that myself a long time ago. My phone then vibrates and I quickly fetch it out of my pocket. Text from Mom? I quickly swipe my screen to read it. It's just a text saying that she should be back a bit earlier tonight. Think to myself, I know Monica said she wanted to wait for a bit before being more public, but I should be already telling my mom, right? After barely a second of pondering, I take my phone out of my pocket and decide to call her. Oh, hey, Allison. I just got your text. How'd the festival go? The question I was kind of dreading. That dread would be greater if Monica hadn't been there to brighten my day. I sigh lightly. Well, it didn't go exactly as planned. Well, at least something got me smiling. Oh? Her inquisitive yet gentle tones make me feel a little more at ease with telling her. Well, I got a girlfriend. Aw, congrats. What's her name? Monica, she's the president of Literature Club I told you about. I'm proud of you, I really am. Thanks. I can't stop smiling. I'll tell you more when you get back. No worries. See you tonight. See ya. I put the phone down. That's gonna be one interesting talk tonight. Oh, it sure will be. The fact that you're dating the freaking school star. Monica's bedroom later that night. Oh, we getting twisting out here, boys. We getting interesting out here. With one final text, both us and I wish each other good night. I collapsed in my bed, holding my phone against my chest. I haven't been this happy in so long. Much like yesterday, Mom noticed my cheer. Of course, I told her about Austin. I didn't tell her about the festival until Dad came back and asked about it. I did tell him about Austin. He didn't seem to react much. I suppose it's better than what he usually says to me. I wish I didn't have to lie to either of them about the festival going well. If Dad wasn't here, I could confide in Mom about it. Maybe one day I will. At least Austin's already made my week better. I can sleep easy knowing that. Well, that's nice, but things aren't always sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes family hurts. But it's finally Friday. Aside from me and Monica getting together, it's been a fairly standard week. And just to be clear, guys, not that my family sucks. My family's great. I really appreciate my parents and my whole family. They're great. I'm really lucky to have them. Oh, I wasn't trying to say that to infer the fact that maybe my family's bad or anything, but I'm trying to see you guys. Dang it, the headset still isn't working. I'm charging the headset right now. This is a headset I've had since, like, I don't even know how long, but I want to say since I was, like, 17, 16. I've had this for a couple years, but, I mean, I love this headset. I haven't used it forever, but I'm trying to charge it so I can use it again for videos. But in all fairness, the hardest part for either of us was not letting our relationship out during the club. We have a habit of saving all the lovey-dovey stuff for texts, but occasional calls on the school rooftop. There's been times where we've almost kissed, but it hasn't actually happened yet. We're a new couple, so obviously there's gonna be a wait before that happens. Wait. We're not carrying some high schoolers rushed fanfiction after all. Little do you know. As for the rest of the club, Suri seems to be keeping her eyes on both of us in a way that makes me think she's planning something. Yuri's as polite and timid as always. Hatsuki, however, has doubled down on her teasing. Honestly, there's been times where I've been this close to letting our secret slip. How I've been able to hold in all this time amazes even me. Honestly, it amazes me too. I get into my morning routine not long after waking up. As I wash in the shower, I think back to Monica. I don't think I've smelled this much in a while. If anything, I should probably thank her for that. Eventually, I decide to get out before my skin gets too wrinkled. Probably. As I'm waiting for my toast, my phone starts to ring. To my delight, it's Monica. I answer almost immediately. Gotta make sure my toast doesn't get burned like yesterday. Morning, love. Morning to you, too. You sleep well? Honestly, yeah. I've been getting better sleep these past few days. Same here. We both share a bit of laughter as I take a few bites from my breakfast. Say, I was thinking, if I leave mine now, I should have enough time to get to yours and still get to school on time. Would you want to walk to school together? I'd always humored that idea, but I was still a little nervous to actually ask her. Well, saying that reminds me. Oh? What happened to let's keep it between us two, eh? Monica giggles through the phone. Well, I did something, maybe wouldn't mind trying to be more open about it. I find myself smiling even more than I already was. I mean, I was just teasing, but if you really want to, I'm more than happy with that. Thanks. Also, I'd love to walk with you. I'll be there soon. In a bit. Love you. Love you too. She hangs up. I said wait outside for her. I swear saying the love you stuff feels weird only because I don't have a girlfriend of my own. I don't know why, I don't know. Just shy of 15 minutes later, from the corner of my eye, I see Monica coming up the street. I smile and wave at her. She smiles back and quickens her pace. Told you I'd make it. She seems a tad out of breath. She didn't run here, did she? Never doubted you on that. Monica steps a bit closer and we quickly hug each other. So, you ready to go? Of course. I just gotta call Sayori first. She's usually out by now. I pull out my phone and dial her. Yeah, Sayori. Wait. Yes, Sayori, what's taking you so... Sayori cuts me off, seeming embarrassed. Hang on a minute. What do you mean you can't find your uniform? Monica chuckles. Even for Sayori, this is new. Okay, hope you'll catch up. See ya, Sayo. I hang up and look back to Monika. Sorry about that. No, you don't need to apologize. It's just Sayori being Sayori. Monika then gently grabs a hold of my hand, once again locking her fingers with mine. Besides, it does mean a bit more time alone. This girl really knows how to make me smile. I squeeze her hand gently. Let's go. The pair of us then start to walk to school hand in hand. Aw, it's adorable. Too cute. Like many times before, there's a loving silence between Monika and I. There wasn't many students during the walk up that noticed us together. The few that did either seemed to have one of two reactions, either an attitude of okay, or seeming shock, more than likely because Monica's was someone like me. We eventually come up by a small convenience store. I'm just gonna get some coffee. You want anything? Oh, some coffee too. I'll be right back. I idly wait outside as Monika goes to get our drinks. After a few minutes, I start to hear a familiar voice calling out to me, accompanied by the quickly approaching sounds of footsteps, meaning that could only be ah, ah. So it takes a couple more moments to catch her breath. Kinda admirable that she ran up here. Then again, if there's a store or food involved, that girl's determination shoots through the roof. I guess there's a reason I didn't make the cut for the track team. Uh-huh. I chuckle mostly to myself. God damn it. I'm sorry, guys, okay? I am sorry. My god. I am sorry, guys. Just my nose is so runny right now. My lord. God damn. God damn, alright. Hey! You said it, not me. Before Siri can say anything, Monika comes out of the store, coffee cups in each hand. Hey, love, sorry it took so long. Oh, shit. Yeah, she said, hey, love. Oh, shit. Welp, already screwed up, but she didn't know Sarah would be here. But yeah, bumped into Kaho. Sayori! Well, I knew that Sarah was gonna try catch up with us, but I doubt she knew she'd be this quick. Sarah's cheeks go a slight tinge of red as she smiles to the side. I knew it. When hearing those words, both Monika and I go silent as we get closer to each other. I guess we're gonna have to tell her at some point. It's not even been a week, but yeah. Remember when Austin went to check on me? Well, he kinda let slip that he loved me. And since I was gonna tell him on Sunday, I decided it was the right time to say it. Monika squeezes my hand and she smiles at Sayori. Sayori smiles back at us. That explains why you took so long on Monday. That's really sweet. Sayori starting to tear up. Oh no! I'm already having a runny nose. I don't need to tear up. Oh god, now my left ear's plugged. Great. Come here, Sayo. I pushed her into a quick hug. Immediately, I want to cry as well. Moments like this between Sarah and I were always sweet to me. Anyway, we should probably head off now. Off we go. And then finish the rest of the walk with my best friend and my beautiful girlfriend. Come on. Come on. Damn it. I guess I won't be able to use the headset until it fully charges, so nice. But the bell for lunch break rings out and I'm the first to rush out of class. Like I've done for the rest of this week, I instinctively start heading towards the roof. In a sense, that's become Monika's personal space away from the crowds within the school. Before I can start making my way up the stairs, though, a familiar voice calls my name. Hey, Austin! Stopped momentarily, I turn around. As expected, there stands Ryuji, this time accompanied by Kaho. In all honesty, this is my first time meeting Kaho in person. Of course, Ryuji showed me pictures of them together, and I'm certain I may have seen her around the school. Before that, I only knew her because of the student council, where Monika had met her, given they're both part of it. So, you're the Monika was telling me about? I guess I can kinda see why she's into you. I roughly remember Ryuji saying that Kao has a habit of being flirty, even intentionally. Anyways, how's things been with you so far? Honestly, they've been pretty great so far. I would explain why Monika's been a lot more upbeat this week. Not to say she's not usually like that. I just meant she's been happier than I've seen her before. It's actually kinda adorable. He's not the only one that's noticed that. I just made sure like I always have is all. I'm trying again, failing to hide a smile and blush. Well, however you did it, I'm proud of you, kid. Mate, I'm hardly a kid when I'm a week older than you. Riju gives off a nervous chuckle whilst Kaho seemingly tries to repress going into hysterics. I get the idea that they usually have moments like this between them. I actually expect Monika to be a bit more like this as well. Anyway, we should probably let you go now. Wouldn't want to keep Monika waiting too long, would we? I got and smiled back at Kaho. Well, it's been nice actually meeting you in person, Kaho. And I'll see you in about... I quickly checked the time on my phone. Still got some done before lunch ends. In about 20 minutes, Ryuji. See you then, man. The pair of them then head off to wherever they're going as I start to head up to the roof. And I swear, guys, it's so weird commentating now because my ears plugged and I can barely hear myself. So the brief time we had together to talk between Monica and I was quite loaded. By the sounds of it, some of the students that had seen us that morning were either on the student council or in Monica's PE class. According to her, it never felt like interrogation. She was just getting kind of exhausted answering everyone's questions. Sure, I was asked by a couple of other students, and I can't help but feel a little bad for Monica. There's not much longer to go until I see her again. Which feels like an eternity, the bell then rings out, bringing the school week to an end for a good chunk of students. For me, though, it means two things: time for the literature club and more time with Monica. Because, of course. Oh my god. I swear, guys, it's so bad today. Like, it's actually just terrible today. It was only a short walk to the club room, and of course I'm greeted by... Hey! Hey, Moni! We embrace each other smiling warmly. I'm still used to you calling me that. That was something that happened during one of our calls, and it's stuck ever since. It's adorable how flustered she gets when I say it. Well, it's cute, just like you. Oh, stop! Our little one was cut short by the sound of the clubroom door bashing against the wall. Okay, so what's the word about you two dating? Natsuki's demanding tones enough to keep us both momentarily quiet. How did you find out? I asked that despite knowing how obvious the answer actually is. Come on, the whole school knows. You two having the hosts thoughts for each other was like the worst kept secret the school's ever had. Well, I guess it's much more than that now, ain't it? I go to Monica, but she's gone to inspect the door for any possible damage. Note to self, don't understand Natsuki's strength. So yeah, Monica and I are a couple. Make a nervous smile towards Natsuki. Since Monday. We were gonna tell you earlier, but you know, the festival. I mean, if you didn't feel ready, that's fine. I guess you're right. Natsuki, you're lucky the door's alright. Natsuki blushes a little. Sorry about that. Please be a little more careful next time, okay? Natsuki nods. Although I need to ask something, Monica. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I know what she's gonna ask? Well, since you're with Austin, just how bad is your taste in men? Natsuki. And that's where Sassy Side has returned. I honestly can't tell who's more embarrassed by that joke, me or Monica. We'll have some time to figure that out as a voice calls out to Natsuki from the door. At least Austin is real, Natsuki. Oh, the burn! Damn, Yuri! Oh my god, shots fired. God damn, Yuri. Jesus Christ, woman. Damn, Yuri. We look to the door, and sure enough, Yuri and Sori are standing in the doorway. Yuri's got an unusual cheeky smile on her face, and Sori is trying as hard as she can not to burst into laughter. Natsuki tries to get any words out. Be right back. With an exaggerated look on her face, Natsuki storms off towards Yuri. Sori comes to join Monica and I. This is my favorite happy couple. Sori gives us both a hug and a classic Sori smile. So, how have your days been? Kinda average. Some people ask me before maths, but besides that, nothing out of the ordinary. Let's just say the main focus of today's student council meeting wasn't about the school. Hopefully next week should be a bit calmer in regards to our relationship. The look at Sori's eyes makes me think she can already guess just how hectic Monica's day has been. But it's okay now. We're all here now and we can all relax. That sounds like a nice plan. Like, I know that we haven't really done much club stuff since the festival, but I think having this week to ourselves might have helped everything cool off. While Sori gives the pair of us an earnest smile, Monica forces one. I don't think that mentioning the festival helped her case either. By the looks of it, Sori didn't notice Monica's apparent grievances before she started going over to Natsuki. As Sori walks off, Yuri approaches us. I see my suspicions were correct after all. In all seriousness, I'm happy for the pair of you. And okay, apparently my headset's deciding to not completely charge, guys. It's deciding to just not charge for some reason. Okay, it keeps on going on and off. Sometimes I don't know why, but I'll try and keep it as close as I can. But luck seems to perk up again. Thanks, Yuri. Just out of curiosity, though, what exactly made you suspicious? Yuri thinks for a second, glancing first at me and then Monica. Well, I suppose there was a time when Monica ended up dozing off on your shoulder. God, I almost forgot about that. A familiar crimson veil forms across Monica's face. If I remember right, it was Wednesday when that happened. Much like the week I initially joined the club, Monica was tired out by Kurosawa's class, which is entirely understandable. When I got in the club room that day, only Yuri and Monica were in the club. Monica noticed me and beckoned me over to the front desk. One thing led to another, and she'd eventually passed out on my shoulder. I didn't even want to wake her up, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. She was too peaceful. Austin, you okay there? Shit, was I daydreaming again? Yeah, sorry, I was just thinking about something. I mean, it's not exactly the truth, but it's not entirely bollocks either. I mean, he's got a point. Besides a few questions about how things are between Monica and I, and the occasional gem at my expense courtesy of Natsuki, the club meeting is as normal as ever. It does seem to go rather quickly, though. I swear Fridays also seem to drag at the start, but then they go by way too quickly. Before the meeting draws to its close, Monika calls out to the group. Okay, everyone, could all you come to the front for a moment? I'm the first to the front of the club room, with the rest of the club following shortly behind me. So I'm sure you've noticed we've not only shared poems since Monday, but I've been doing some thinking since then. Would you want to start doing it as a twice-a-week kind of thing? There's a moment or two of silence as the question settles in our minds. In all honesty, as much as I enjoyed sharing poems last week, having it as a nightly thing did put a strain on my brain. Maybe it could even improve the overall quality of my work? I'd be up for that. I'm the first to pipe up. It's not too long until the other girls give their answers. I'm up for it. It would give me a bit more time to better refine my writing. I'm fine with that. Natsuki's still thinking it over. Natsuki? I mean, I was just gonna say Austin's only saying he's up for it because... Wait. Because, you know, he's your bitch. I am not. Oh my god. But that's actually a good idea. Wow. Because we're Monika's bitch. Wow. Wow. Yeah, mostly ours. Wow. With that, we can end today's meeting on a good note. I'll see you all next week. With that, we all go and pack our things. It's not too long until both Natsuki and Yuri make their leave, leaving only Monika, Sayori, and myself. I can tell they're talking about something, but I can't make out what. The pair of them soon approach me. So, you ready to walk home, Austin? Yeah, just give me a sec. I fling my bag over my shoulder. I look over at Sayori. You come with, Sayo? Well, yeah. I'm not gonna stop hanging out with you just cause you're with Monika. That'd be dumb. It'd take a lot for Sayori to ditch you, Austin. You know that, right? Yeah, I know. It was kind of a dumb question to ask anyways. After exchanging some laughter, we all walk off. Man, this is adorable. This is great, man. This is great. The walk home is bread and usual, which is saying a lot. Monika and I mostly keep to ourselves, occasionally answering serious questions about our plans for the weekend. Sari herself seems exceedingly energetic, again, more so than usual. She's mostly complaining about exams. Can't exactly blame her, though. It's not too long until the subject of how Natsuki took the news. It's only normal it would have come up, considering how well Sari and Yuri only showed up after Natsuki barged in. It's not lucky the door didn't get damaged. They're lucky that the door was unlocked. Poor girl could have dislocated her arm like that. Sorry about that. Hey, Sari, it's okay. They're gonna find out one way or another. We've not exactly been the most secret about it today. They make a slight smile towards Monika, causing her to blush heavily. You'd say that like we were making out in the corridor. She makes a quiet giggle, the sort of giggle that makes me think that maybe that thought had crossed her mind. Don't give him ideas. The blush from Monika's cheeks seemingly transferred over to mine. Damn it, Sayori. Anyway, see you both later. See you later. Later, Sayo. As soon as Sayori's inside, Monika and I make the extremely quick trip back to my place. And also, foreshadowing, guys, they may make out later in this series. Foreshadowing. I release Monika's hand to fish my keys from my pocket. I'll text you when I get home. I turn to face her and see her playing with loose strand of her hair. I smile as I step closer, gently grabbing hold of her hands. There's something I want to ask first. Would you want to go out tomorrow? I know it's not much, but I was thinking of going into town. Austin, remember what I told you on Monday? Let me think for a bit. A lot happened on Monday, so a lot of my memories are slightly blurred. I'll try to focus. Monika breaks that focus by squeezing my hands a little tighter. The more time I get to spend with you, the better. No matter where we go, as long as I'm with you, I'll be happy. She lets go after saying that, her words cementing themselves in my head. Aside from Sari, Monika's the first person to say that to me. I can't help but beam at her. I go to say something only for Monika to outmaneuver me and plant a quick kiss on my cheek. She returns my smile as I raise my hand to my cheek. Uh, uh, I'll text you when I'm home. Monika hurriedly speaks before starting to make the trek back home. I stammer incoherently, completely flustered. I stay stood outside until I could no longer see Monika. After that, I head inside and retreat back to my bedroom. She kissed him! Oh my god! She kissed him! Monika and I must have ended up texting for hours, nothing new for either of us. Even when I can't hear her voice, she still manages to make me smile. If Natsuki was there, she'd probably tell me to get the stupid grin off my face. After we wish each other good night, I start to get ready for bed. For the first time in a while, it's an early night for me. Not that I'm complaining, though. Just like Monika said, the more time I get to spend with her, the better. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. I bet you are, us. It's finally Saturday. As of last week, I normally question why I'm up so early on a weekend, but I actually have a reason to be up. Today marks my first actual date with Monika. Some people would probably say the time we had at the cafe last weekend would count as a date. It was more of a last-minute decision than anything else. Plus, until she went to confess, I had no idea that Monika even liked me that way. Sure, there were definitely points where that thought had come into my head, but nothing to actually confirm that. Well, before confession, that is. I quickly check my phone as I get out of bed. 7:07 a.m. I should have enough time to wash myself before Monika gets here, whenever that is. She was a little vague with when she was going to be here. Alright. I don't spend too long in the shower and soon return to my room to get dressed. I opt to go for a pair of blue jeans and a black shirt. During our lengthy texting session yesterday, Monika said that I don't Didn't need to overdress today. Despite her saying that, I'm still quite nervous. In fact, my anxiety is shooting through the roof. Today, though, that roof must be in another dimension. I end up waiting for just under an hour and a half until I eventually hear the doorbell ring. I immediately shoot up to answer it, but am immediately stopped as Mom opens the door. Hi, is Dawson there? He is, yeah, you must be Monika, right? That's me. I find myself smiling as I decide to head downstairs. Thankfully, it looks like the pair of them are getting along quite nicely. Admittedly, there was a part of me that was worried about if they didn't get along, but in all seriousness, why wouldn't they? I mean, Mom got on well with Sarah whenever she'd come around. Not only that, but she'd been quite eager to meet Monika since I'd mentioned her. It almost feels like as if those nerves were just there to fuck with me. It's not long until the pair of them noticed me. Honestly, I was surprised you didn't invite Monika over sooner. Mom beams at me, quite clearly enjoying Monika's company. As for Monika herself, she looks as radiant as ever. I approach her and move my hand down her arm and squeeze her hand in my own. You look great. Oh, stop. My comment only succeeds in flushing Monika as she locks her fingers with mine. We talk this for a bit before Mom speaks up once more. So, before you lovebirds head out, how about a drink? That sounds great, thanks. I wouldn't mind one, honestly. Thanks, Mom. The three of us end up mostly chatting about ourselves, stuff we've done and how Monika and I met. Eventually, Monika starts to talk about how we got together. I can tell it's paining her to bring up the festival again, but she presses on regardless, even reminding me that I gave her reason to smile that day. Much like Sarah, Mom finds the whole situation really sweet. I noticed that as she was talking about it, though, Monika started to hold my hand a little tighter. I can't tell if she's trying to stay strong for me or if she's trying to put that day behind her. I'm sure she'll talk to me about it when the time's right. Don't want to pressure her. So, Moni, you want to head off now? Yeah. Mike looks towards Mom with a smile. Thanks for having me over. No worries, hon. You're welcome to visit anytime. Both Monika and I then get up from the couch. We then towards the door, and after grabbing my jacket, head outside, letting Mom know we'll be back later. Once outside, Monika taps my shoulder. Huh? I turn to face her. I just remembered that we never actually decided what we were doing besides going to town. Monika gives a blush and a nervous laugh. I think to myself, did we really forget to go over that? Given how we get when we're texting, that happening definitely seems plausible. But, one sec. I speak as I pull out my phone. I go through a text from last night. Yup, we forgot. I send my phone back in my pocket and look back to Monika. Yeah, about that. Monika's gaze fixes back on me, seemingly expectant. Maybe we don't necessarily need a plan. We could always make it up on the spot. Monika closed her eyes, presumably thinking over what I said. Right, first day with Monika, and first day in general, and I'm already making an ass of myself. Honestly, as someone who goes by schedules for the most part of the year, that sounds perfect. Monika's delight gets a smile out of me, but nowhere near as bright as hers. I take her hand in mine. Let's set off then. With that, the pair of us set off. I think I've got some ideas for today. Just hope that Monika likes them. Well, you better hope she does. We decided to take a bit of a slower walk, eventually making it into town. Given that Saturday, it's a lot busier than the other times we visited here. I gaze up at all the signs. There's so many places to choose from. It's almost overwhelming. Thankfully, my eyes eventually fixate on one sign in particular. Stopping my tracks, Monika not taking notice not too long after. You okay, Austin? Yeah, it's just... I grab Monika's hand slips as I walk towards the store window. My eyes scan the various record sleeves that decorate the shelves. It's just that plays like this remind me of my dad. When I was younger, we'd always go vinyl shopping on weekends. Ever since I stopped myself short. I just started occasionally buying records just to keep his memory alive. I feel Monika's head rest on my shoulder. In response, I wrap my arm around her. Sorry, I didn't... No, Austin, you don't have to apologize. Monika then wraps her arm around me. There's a moment of silence between us. There's something poetic about this moment to me, though. At the start of the week, I was comforting Monika. Near the end of the week, those roles have switched. Not that I'm complaining, though. I'm thankful that she's doing this. Monika soon speaks up again. How about we go in together? I look right into those beautiful eyes of hers. I love that. With Monika grabbing hold of my hand again, the pair of us head inside. Upon entering, we were immediately engrossed by the warm atmosphere of the store. It's a welcome departure from the streets, albeit a temporary one. Monika follows me around the aisles for a bit, her eyes sparkling in wonder. We eventually stop in the section dedicated to dance music. In most record stores, this section is particularly always had me feeling the most nostalgic. It's just something about the music itself. I guess there's a part of me that was always influenced by it, even if I didn't realize it sometimes. As I look to my side, I notice Monika's already going through the records. A certain sleeve's label then catches my eye. Can I just get that one sec? Of course. In front of the sleeve, and Monika gets it out for me. It's a yellow sleeve emblazoned with a roulette wheel, unlined with the name of the label, Rule. You know, the name of the song kind of reminds me of you. Oh? How so? Remember my second day at the club? I do, yeah. And the track you played me. Yeah, about that. I noticed that I was thinking about scrapping it, but after you said you dug it, I gave it a bit of time to grow on me. And I've worked on it quite a bit since then. I guess I could say the music sounds better with you. Why did I just say that? I know that sounded like overly cheesy, but come from you, it's actually pretty cute. I can't help but be a bit flustered by that. Smiling, I rest the record under my arm. Let's see what else we can find. Maybe we can listen to them together when we head back to mine? I say that without even knowing Monika is going to be coming over after we're done at town. I think I like that. After grabbing 3 more records and paying for them, Monika and I head out. Wonder how much that would cost. After some more walking, Monika ended up finding somewhere she wanted to check out. I went to go in with her, but she said she wanted to keep it a surprise. 5 minutes passed, and I ended up biding my time by scrolling through my phone. That is until I feel a light tap on my shoulder. Slightly taken aback, I turned to see who tapped me. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. It's fine, Yuri. I just didn't see you there, is all. Out of everyone I expected to bump into today, Yuri certainly wasn't one of them. Say, how come you're out here? I was back in the series I'm on release yesterday. I would have picked it up then, but I didn't have the time. I'm assuming you're here with Monika, right? I nod. Yeah, she's just getting something. He says a surprise. My, you're moving awfully fast, don't you think? Yuri chuckles nervously and I just stand there stunned. That's certainly one hell of a conclusion to jump to, isn't it? To have everyone that came from Yuri? No, it's not like that. Yuri laughs a little harder. Don't worry, Oz, I'm only teasing you. Yuri and I chat for a good while. That is, of course, until Monika exits the store, bags in hand. Hey, hon, I'm back. Abby didn't Yuri. Oh, hey, Monika, it's good to see you. Yuri smiles warmly. Yeah, good to see you too. Monika's tone's gotten a tad dry. What brings you here? Monika's brow ever so slightly sharpens and there's a subtle force behind her delivery. Oh, Yuri stammers nervously. Monika's tone is slowly feeling more hostile. I have to step in before it potentially gets more uncomfortable for her, Yuri. Actually, Yuri was in town to buy a new book. She's time to bum into me when we started chatting. Whether I handled that as best as I could, I'm not entirely sure of. Regardless, Yuri seems appreciative of the attempted save. Right. Sorry, Yuri, I thought Monika's demeanor suddenly shifts. No, it's fine, Monika. I should probably be on my way anyway. Yuri quickly scurries off. I just stand in complete confusion over what on earth just happened. One minute I'm just talking with Yuri, but as soon as Monika returns, she gets hostile. Did you think that Yuri and I were? It then clicks. That could very well be what she was thinking. I turn to her. Monika, Yuri and I, we weren't doing anything, I swear. I gently squeeze her hand to attempt some further reassurance. She looks at the ground and sighs. I know you weren't, Austin. Honestly, that hadn't even crossed my mind. Oh? Well, what about all that with Yuri? Monica sighs once again. It's gonna sound stupid. Sweetheart, look at me. I rest my hands on her shoulders as her piercing eyes look back to mine. Whatever it is, I'm all ears. I'm not gonna judge you, you know. Promise? I swear to you, if you want an event, I'm here to listen. I might not be the best at it in class, but when it comes to you, it's hard not to. I'm definitely biased. Monica chuckles slightly flustered. Wow, Austin, just wow. How is it that whenever I'm feeling down, you manage to cheer me up? I scratch the back of my neck, smile, and shrug my shoulders. I wish there's an easy way to answer that. My best guess is that it's just an innate desire to protect her smile. It sounds cliche as fuck, but it's true. I then squeeze Monica's hands a little bit. Anyway, you want to talk about what's bothering you? Can we talk about it on the way back to yours? I don't exactly fancy staying in the street all day. He's got a point. You want to get going now, then? Please. Monica then hands me one of her bags. After taking it, I then lock my free hand with Monica's and our fingers intertwine. We then set off back to mine. We end up spending the next few hours in town. Aside from the occasional store visit and getting something to eat, we spend most of the day... We spend most of the day just walking around taking in the scenery. After how hectic this week started, it was certainly a nice change of pace. As planned earlier, okay, there wasn't any words between us as the music played. Just a brisk, peaceful silence. Eventually, the final track plays out and I move to sit on the bed. Monica then joins me as I rest my arm over her shoulder. Thanks for today. I really enjoyed myself. I give her shoulder a slight shake and a rub. I should be thanking you, Monica. Like, to be completely honest, I was really nervous about today. I mean, it was the first day I've ever been on and a little part of me was worried about fucking it up. But you letting me be my weird self, you putting on with my dreadful jokes, all of it just helps me feel a bit more confident in myself. You never have to be worried about being yourself around me. You being you is what I like about you. Well, I actually like a lot about you. Monica falls silent as the familiar feeling of my cheeks burning up makes itself known once more. She eventually rests her arm over my shoulder much like I'm doing to her. And turns back to face me. Say, you remember how I told you I wanted to ask you out a while ago? I do, yeah. Monica's gaze diverts from mine as her cheeks redden and her lips adopt a knowing smile. It's a smile that caused me to stammer slightly. Monica? There's something else I've wanted to do for a while as well. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Without another word, Monica pulls herself up to me, my face, and presses her lips against mine. Oh, the first kiss. At the point where I'd most expect my heart to try to burst out of my chest, it doesn't. In a way, this feels completely natural to do. I pull her closer to me, like, causing the seal between our lips to tighten. In unison, we move our heads to the side, trying to better display our shared passion. I can feel Monika resting her hand on my leg, but even then, my breathing is steady. Whether or not either of us are any good at kissing, it doesn't detract from the moment itself. With that being said, Monika is a wonderful kisser. I do go to pull away from the kiss for a second, only for Monika to pull me back in. It's clear she wants to savor this moment for as long as possible. Okay, guys, okay, I gotta let this music play for a second. Like, I gotta let this music play for a second. Okay, hopefully you guys heard that, but seriously, this music, it's too damn good. My god. To be honest, so do I. If someone told me that I'd one day end up like this, I would have more than likely said you were lying. For the first time in a while, I'm more than happy to be wrong. Eventually, though, we do pull away and just stare into each other's eyes, smiling brightly. Hope that was worth the wait. I pull Monika into a tight embrace. I love you so much. Wow, he sure loves her. And wait, there's no shots already done charging. Okay, it's not. I think so. Okay, what? How do I actually turn these back on? Okay, I don't know. I think I just had to charge these for a while because, yeah, the headset, I haven't used it in for a while. I love you too. We remain in each other's arms for a little while longer. I can't help but smile whenever we're like this. I'd stay like this forever if I could, but much like the first time we held each other, time isn't on our side. Hey, you should probably start heading home before it gets too late. I speak with a slightly downcast tinge to my voice. I know, my downcast mood isn't lost on Monika, even seemingly being reflected by her. I place my hand on Monika's cheek, causing her to smirk. I'll see you out. Okay. Monika and I head downstairs, both of us silently wishing we could have more time together. I've got a good feeling that we will get more time soon. We're still a relatively new couple after all. Monika tells me that she'll text me as soon as she gets home. After one final quick kiss, she departs and I'm left feeling even happier than the day we first got together. I lean against the wall, smiling to myself. I just had my first kiss. Of all people, Monika certainly sets the bar high. It's nice seeing you this happy. Huh? I look up and see Mom standing there. Seeing you and Monika together earlier, it kind of reminds me of how your dad and I were when we first met. Mom gives me an earnest smile. It's nice to see that she still has fond memories of him. Then again, it's been 7 years since his passing. He'd be proud of you. He really would. Thanks, Mom. I smile back at her. I wish he was still here. What gives me comfort is the thought that he's out there, watching over us wherever he is. I'm gonna head upstairs for a bit. I'll be down later. Tell Monika I said hi. Mom goes off to the living room and I head upstairs. I then spend the next 10 or so minutes waiting for Monika to get home. All the while, I'm reflecting on the events of the day. I get to spend even more time with Monika than I'd ever expected to. But on top of that, Monika and I had our first kiss. I can't for Monika, but I know that it's gonna be one memory that I hold on to for as long as I can. Things gonna get better from here, right? I really hope so. Besides, with Monika by my side, I'm confident we can take on anything together. Anything at all. And guys, I think that's gonna do for this episode. We're moving into Act 2 together. I don't know how long this episode's gonna be. I really don't know how long this episode will be. But, okay, just to make so the beeping stops, I go in the late as my alarm wakes me up. I sit on my bed and reach for my phone, hastily shutting off the alarm. After setting it down, I look to my left and side gently. Just a dream. I whisper quietly to myself. Monika hadn't been able to visit on Sunday as much as she wanted to. From what she said when we were texting after she got back on the Saturday, her dad seemed slightly annoyed by how long Monika was out for. Her mom said he was being ridiculous, but he was persistent. I want to think it was just him being protective, but given what she told me about him last Monday, part of me can't be too sure. But guys, again, that's gonna do it for this episode on DDLC Within. Thank you all for watching this episode on this mod. I really enjoyed it today. So far I've been recording for, not that long. Okay, this is definitely gonna be on the shorter side, guys, but I want to leave Act 2 for later. I don't want to head into Act 2 just yet. I want to leave it for the future of this series. This episode's gonna be just a bit shorter than most, just because, again, I don't want to make the episodes too long for you guys to watch, and plus, I want Act 2 to be special, and I want it to be for the next part within the series and start it next time. Either way, thank you all for watching. Be sure to leave a like down below if you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to more content like this on the channel. Click on that bell, turn on post notifications by clicking on all, so that you're notified whenever I post a video. So thank you for content. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you on another video on DDLC Within, Kirby, whatever it may be, Zelda. I'll see you guys later in the video on the channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all later on DDLC Within, and just in the next video. Hopefully my headset works by then. Hopefully, I mean, It's supposedly charging right now. The light keeps on going off, and then I keep on having to turn it on, but I'm hoping that this thing will keep charging. I'm hoping so, because it's seeming to not like me so much right now. So yeah, that's fun. Come on. Come on. Stay charging, please. Oh god, okay. Yeah, it's definitely being a bit annoying, guys, but oh freaking well. Yeah, it's definitely being a bit annoying. I'll just see if I can find a separate cord for it in the meantime. By the way, I'll see you in another video. Peace out.